The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility.
He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Very nicely done. Real Pele! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed.
Oh, what has happened here? Played into space. Batistuta is flagged offside. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got full.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. Now the Batistuta! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And this is Pele. That's been slipped through. Beckham with the cross. And that should get the job done. Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, important interception. And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Batistuta! Oh, that was venomous. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pele. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Looks across and plays it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Belletti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Beckham. Beckham with the... He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for a runner. And he's been shifted off it. Lofted in. Palmeiras applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts...
Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ibrahimovic. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Howson cuts out the pass. Can he spark a counter here? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked it up out wide. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Big header! He has done it! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palmeiras go into the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a very... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop. And
oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro with the clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. Bale gets into some space.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Shot could be on. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And that was very necessary. Makaleli. Bale looking to get on the end of this. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get rid. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not the most convincing of passes. Now he's off and running. That has not gone well. Makaleli. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Scholes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice can see things others simply cannot. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ferdinand.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Suarez gets flagged offside. Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rice. Thuram spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Deftly out wide. The pass has gone astray. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rice. Scholes. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Cruyff looking sharp there. Beckham. Makaleli. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham gets a foot in here. And this is Pirlo. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He gets big! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Belletti. Mbappe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. No way through, so back it comes. And a chance! Oh, taken with style!
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 23. Camisa 8. Camisa 41. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17. Camisa 5. Camisa 7.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a sharp pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Pele. That looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos. Well, it gets into a good position. And that's the keeper's ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. And that's it. Japan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some winning. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And back to the keeper they go. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. It's there. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the score.
Big chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
Bale! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's good running with the ball. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cleared without hesitation. He's a sharp little ball here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice physical challenge. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Villa. Threads one in.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Could move up a gear here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Played out towards the right wing. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That's the throw. Pirlo. Now it's Figo. He's found a way through. Figo. He rises! Goal! Japan! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez. Japan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter, at the front.
It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Oh, what has happened here? Thuram gets it away. Makaleli. Bale receives it in a good position here. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. He's tried one! Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Rijkaard. Pepe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but... Pele! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bale has a look up and drives it forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's good vision. That's an excellent interception. Stood up well to him there. Pele. Messi. Otto. It's Pedri. Distributed tidily. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar gets into some space. He's got away. Now it's Gattuso. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
Could be danger here. Referee's given a throw. Bale.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Neymar. Now Gattuso. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Japan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. And no, he's seen through all of that. And he's managed to gift it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. It's run loose here. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gattuso. Messi could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, he's not getting past him there. Pirlo. Figo charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through, and it's played in here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Just about up to the hour now. Suarez wins the duel this time. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Pedri. And he's there to make the challenge. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso. Otto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rijkaard. Gattuso. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Gattuso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Smoothly does it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Odo. Oh, what a mistake! Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. That's travelling a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Bale does well to stand firm and defend it. Bale is the guilty party there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There he goes, motoring forward. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, that's delightful. Beckenbauer is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. The final 5 minutes. Beckenbauer. Bigo tries making a foray down the right. It'll be a throw-in. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ferdinand. Bale, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Showing great feet there. And it's Pedri. Neymar. That is lovely. Beckenbauer. And there goes the final whistle. Japan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Delivered with swing. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foot in. Howson. Somewhat off target. Oh, well played. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ferdinand. Looking for the run. And Kelly! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Japan grabbed the equaliser. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with the corner, there first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now they can spring out of defence. Pullet looking to get on the end of this. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Now it's Pelé. Pelé running with the ball. And this is Bale. Bale's... Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's...
Oh, terrible pass. Zanetti. Zanetti. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Now, can they get him away? Suarez is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Stoichkov. Veron, picked out brilliantly.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated.
Stoichkov! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. River Plate with this to level it up. Business. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Veron. Costa Curta. Chiellini. Veron. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. In with the challenge. Makaleli.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Pirlo flings in across. O'Shea can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Veron. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Fighting looking ball, that. Veron. And he cuts out the supply. Forwards and with intent. Bullet given the lift of his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Lewis, tries a shot! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to...
There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Japan hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Señoras y señores, por favor, muevan todos los autos que estén estacionados alrededor del estadio.
And we're underway again. There's the crossfield ball. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! No mistake! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Hullet, and he's picked out the run. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Zanetti. Now it's Stoichkov, looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's in plenty of space here. Figo, cross goes in there. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Chance to he gets big. Veron. Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that is exemplary defending. That's Stoichkov! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Veron with the short one. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Pele in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Japan have their third corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. River Plate are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Veron gets flagged offside. Hullet. Rijkaard. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pele. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And this is Hullet. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, good ball. Real chance! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
River Plate get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for options for movement. Hullet, he's got away.
River Plate really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is De Bruyne. Zanetti. And it's De Bruyne. Bale. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Done delicately. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. O'Shea calmly anticipates. Well timed, excellent interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio en el River Plate.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Número 18. Número 3. Entran. Número 32.
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Número 10. Número 15. Cambio.
Played into space out wide. Danger averted for now.
Se van a jugar 4
He's there
minutos
to
de
retrieve it.
compensación.
Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Japan do have a chance to counter here. Figo. Figo cross, terrific header! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
Now it's Bale. He is through here. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
Played out to the right. And this is Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Makaleli. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, this is a... And the shot! Goal! Japan! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is a little undercooked. Bale looking to run onto it. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Bale.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a...
And a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bale. Lam. And this is... It's Bale! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Might want to be careful there.
Ferdinand, oh, he's taken it. And here's Beckham. Could be danger here. They want to be quick to recover this. Hullet. Oh, he's onto this. He has found the way through. Pirlo. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He's got away. Ball driven towards... Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they're quick to get it back. Solar. Oh, what a ball! Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been slung wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Solar gets into some space. He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tries to pass it through. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. And he whips terrific header. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Zola has found the net here, of course. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer cannot be beaten that easily. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Bale. Bale. Zola. He's found the way through. Shot, surely! And he's following up. It's a goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reaction.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Japan against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the... Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is Bale. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And the shot's on him. And the finish! And that should get the job done. Pirlo goes sliding in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé. Pelé goes steaming. It's Pelé! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan have their second corner now. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bale, and he's on his way!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Pirlo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Referee's given a throw. Ibrahimovic. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Japan have reclaimed it. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Figo. Figo cross. He's got tall. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. No, he's not getting any further than that. Japan have a free kick. Pirlo is behind this one. Pirlo! Oh, it's hit the post! That pass isn't the best. He's picked his way. Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé! About as smooth as it gets. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Climbs up big! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Makaleli. Five minutes till the break. Bale. He's in a great position here. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Hullet. Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well measured. A lot of space ahead of him. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's clever. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Japan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Roberto Carlos. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Pirlo! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He shifted it to the flank. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out. Can he finish? They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well, he's seen that early, Used a certain sixth sense.
Japan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. Threads one in, under an awful lot of pressure. Roberto Carlos, chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Carlos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in, looking to go deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And he will... And Hullet! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Should have equalised.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Figo. Number 23, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 24.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 10,
Beckham elects to cross. Well, there's the clearance. Back in once more. Cleared away. Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pelé. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Beckham aimed beyond the defence. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 3 minutes
Van
added
der Sar
time.
claims comfortably. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Pirlo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram gets good distance on it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Japan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ronaldinho. Kaka. Now it's Shevchenko, engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Messi. Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now here's big header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Japan still without a single shot on target. Oh, perfectly measured. Great chance! Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Shevchenko, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they've got it again. And here's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Japan finding their passes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Zola. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Japan with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Shevchenko. Maldini cuts out the pass. And here's Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's straight offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Figo. And it's Figo. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Danger averted for now. Messi. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Not the most accurate pass. Zola. Threads one in.
There will be
that's
minute
neat.
at a time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, there's a probing ball. Referee has just said play on. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good vision. Van der Sar is there, and he can get that clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through, and he's onside. Turns and goes back. Ronaldinho. Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Japan are looking to go forward now. And it's Kaka, and he's picked out the run. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. Japan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Japan still this single goal behind. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pelé. Great vision. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Time and again they are repelled. That's been slipped through. Beckenbauer. It's a searching pass. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Japan are level! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting... Shoots! It's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. They forced the error and extracted the... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick announcement, and